Hello YouTube, this is Airland here with another episode of Wargame Airland Battle. So today we're on to day 10 of the campaign. The Soviets have secured Oslo, so let's have a look at what kind of forces. We don't know what kind of army they have. Right. Now, we were about to win the campaign after the destruction of one of their battle groups, but their little attack has counteracted this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to... Now, this is the only force that can actually take control of Stockholm. It's expensive, but we're going to do it. So, this force will take control of Stockholm. British, I'm going to order for rest and recuperation again this round. Where's their icon? Let's find it. Now, we could actually order them to attack Oslo, and that actually might be a good idea. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So if you order, oh, wrong button. Let's find it again. This is the real challenge of the game, finding your forces. Because the icon's nowhere near them, right? So let's tell the British to counterattack at Oslo. The American forces, while powerful, it's a very powerful army. They've been fighting a long time in Gaul. And I don't really want to deploy them against the Soviet force. I don't know what kind of assets they have. There it is. There's their icon. Let's order them for some rest and recuperation. In the meantime, I think we're going to use aerial cover, which means give aerial cover here. Again, the Dima will have to fend off with what they have, and this one force will be capturing Stockholm. Hopefully, we can take that. And in the meantime, Gaul, Stavanger is going to have another fight against them. We should be clearing up pretty soon. But let's see how this goes. So orders are being sent. The Dima again. Right. Get ready for another snooze fest because here we go. Right. So same old it seems. You're probably going to skip this episode, in all honesty, and I wouldn't blame you, because if I was watching this, I wouldn't watch this episode either, because it's going to be the same boring thing in all probability. It might not be, but it most probably will be. So that's the infantry. One supers over here. The CV is safe in the town. Two of these recon units here and here. Oh, is there anything else? Lands. I think that's everything, really. Right, let's launch the battle. I'm gonna get this over with quickly. So pairs move into here. Lands are set up here. Noirs set up here. Set up here. Right, so first priority is to buy in these two artillery units. So seeing as we've got a whole episode to talk about nothing, I've noticed there's going to be a fight at Stockholm, Bezeda unit in the city. Hopefully that goes well. Haven't really used that deck, but I noticed that it's Sheridan tanks, which are quite nice tanks for NATO. They're an 80 km tank, but are also decent and cannon to cannon fighting, so hopefully we can take Stockholm. The British forces have recuperated, and I can't remember them being that good. If I remember, I didn't really like them at all, but hopefully they can do something about the capital, Oslo. When we finish off their forces in Stavanger, that should give us a morale boost. Capturing Stockholm should give us a morale boost. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say about it. We'll see how it lies. What to talk about? I mean, I've played through this. This is probably not probably, definitely the most played through level of the campaign. This map is the one I've played through the most. And there you go. And they've captured Bravo. They're capturing sectors quite quickly. Maybe they're going to be aggressive and we'll see some action today. Doubt it, but never know. What are we going to field next? Might as well deploy the Valmahistros. Now this will be the toughest fight of the day for the Dima, simply because this is the army that has the most initiative and has been fighting us for the least amount of time. Don't really like these commentaries. I mean, I want to entertain you because that's why you're watching this video, but there's not really much more going to be done, and there's some huge frame rate drops, so guess a sec. And we're back. Sorry about that. And frame rate drops again. What is this going on with this computer? It's not like there's a huge amount of action that this computer is having to put up with. Don't know why the frame rate is dropping as it is, but yep, there we go. Let's unload these guys, get them into cover. Let's get the truck back to a safe distance. I'm gonna see what's on TV. It's very unprofessional, but these levels are just taking it out of me. Top Gear's on. Wonder if you can hear that on the mic. I've seen this before. It's Dave. Now, I honestly don't know what kind of person is actually watching this episode, because if you're the kind of person who loves to watch all my episodes, you'll have seen the ones before and know how this is turning out. I mean, it's happened umpteen times. I'm not sure what you watch. If you watch this episode for action and me and my reactions on the coping with situations, and that's not going to happen. If you look at my videos for tips and on playing the game, that's not going to happen. If you watch the videos to comment and on my performance and say what I should have done better to help me improve, that's not going to happen because there's nothing to fight against. I mean, you can probably say in the comments that I should probably be more aggressive, but as I said before, this is the amount of losses I've taken on this battle group. I just don't have. Oh, that's why I should have applied the start of the harpoon. Shock horror. I wonder if that'll be in the comment of this episode. You should have deployed the harpoon at this point, at the start. You had enough points for it. Why didn't you? If they'd launched a heavy infantry borne attack, you would have lost. Except I wouldn't have, because I already had the Noir here. The infantry would have been shot out of their transports by all the ATKM I had. And I would have brought in some artillery or my own Supers and Rima to handle their infantry. So, but there you go. Maybe you can put that in the comments below. I was an idiot and didn't deploy my 1 AMX-13 Harpoon battle tank. I'm gonna play that game again. Just like I'm not sure if you've tuned into the previous episodes, but basically the challenge is how many of these icons I can get rid of before the game is finished. As you can see, I've already got rid of the helicopter icon by losing all my helicopters in battle, and all the tanks have been deployed to the fine tune of 1. Infantry, I've already deployed my only ATKM infantry. Support will be going up next. Vehicles have been all deployed in the form of the Valmahistros and the single, where is it, the M201 Milan, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Let's have a look at its stats. Maybe that's what we can do. I can give my opinions on each of these units and their use for multiplayer. Right, so let's start off with the Supers. So, they come with a Mat Ep team. So mat 49, small range. Range isn't that good. 525, so that's not that. That's quite a short range. Accuracy 5, that means it's not gonna do that well. HE power, that's standard for a rifle. Suppression 39, I haven't really looked at suppression that much. 45, now I'm guessing, even though 45 is higher than 39, because it's a flame unit, they are usually expected to have quite a high rate of suppression, so I'm guessing that kind of suppression isn't very good for a flame based unit. Clearly the French flamethrowers aren't very scary. What else? So accuracy 6 though, so it's accurate flame. Yeah, this is a sort of urban unit. How many people are actually in the squad? Does it tell you anywhere? Or did I guess? So pairs, 10, so it's a pretty standard for a squad like that. Let's call in the last day ML60.